Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. There was so much to talk about today. I broke it into two different videos because there's a lot of real world events happening as well that play in with crypto. So Stuart Alderati says, we can't have utility without liquidity. Question of tokenization of real-world assets. It's not an either or, it is an add-on. Additional use cases and applications in the future. It's another evolution of the journey. You know, tokenization, it was just talked about early on. It was just wording, people like to use for breaking something into pieces or into coins that people could invest in. Then all of a sudden it started taking shape around real estate. Then people took it beyond that, took it into tokenizing gold and tokenizing diamonds. And I think 2024 is going to be a very big year for tokenization. I think we could see a lot of value come from that for XRP. If you have to prove the promise of the technology before you can build the technology, you'll never build anything. Tokenization of real-world assets, traditional finance, collectibles for art, carbon credits. Some are easier to envision than others. In the U.S., exists a problem with politics and power being elevated over sound policy. Right now, everybody is in a power struggle inside the United States. I'm talking about our leaders and our senators. Everybody wants to stay in power. Everybody wants to continue to get rich in Washington. The problem is we're all paying for it. And, we're starting to see crypto evolve at the same time. And that's why they're trying to crush crypto, because crypto is the one thing that's going to kill the current system. That's why they don't want people investing in it. That's why they would rather see you putting your money into the traditional banks. Then there's CBDCs. He talks about that as well. There are certain countries that don't have sophisticated central bank infrastructures, and they are looking for a way to digitize currency. Stablecoins can coexist with CBDCs and crypto. Regulation that has accomplished in Japan, I think they are getting it right. When it comes to CBDCs, I think that's what they're pushing us towards, because it'll allow them to stay in control of that currency as well. That's why you see Elizabeth Warren pushing for a CBDC, as well as another handful of politicians. Plus, it allows them to watch all your financial transactions. They want to have the power over you. But again, crypto is the biggest threat, and that's why they want to crush it. Forbes senior contributor has suggested that the U.S. Federal Reserve's money printing efforts could trigger a significant surge in cryptocurrencies, with XRP benefiting alongside Bitcoin. That was one thing we didn't really talk about for 2024. Money printing. And they're going to continue to print money. And people know that the U.S. dollar is already in trouble. Even the normies outside of crypto know it's coming. So they're going to run to something that can make them rich. What can make them rich? Crypto. Another reason they want to kill it. At Anodos, we're not just dedicated to the XRP ledger ecosystem. We're also leveraging its remarkable benefits. Since our inception, we prioritized paying our team in XRP. By transitioning our company's payroll and payments to XRP, we're embracing lightning-fast and low-cost transactions provided by the XRP ledger. The efficient nature of the XRP ledger makes it perfectly suited for everyday payments and payroll, ensuring quick, secure, and cost-effective transactions. Additionally, our treasury is structured primarily in XRP and stablecoins, a testament to our belief in the stability and potential of this innovative ecosystem. You know, I could see other companies wanting to use the XRP ledger in the same way, utilizing XRP to pay their employees. And that time is definitely coming as well. We're getting there little by little already. And you know, a lot of people still don't understand the power of XRP. They're so focused on the price. Stop looking at the price of this cryptocurrency. Look at the much, much bigger picture. $1 trillion German central bank spotlights Ripple and XRP superior tech for bilateral credit momentum. Now, take a listen to this, because this puts it into perspective. Germany's central bank has highlighted Ripple and its cryptocurrency XRP as disruptive and crucial elements in the payment sector for service providers. This recognition not only highlights Ripple's importance in transforming the global financial landscape, but also marks a milestone in the adoption of DLT and blockchain in mainstream financial transactions. You know, most banks around the world realize how game-changing RippleNet technology is. They notice how game-changing XRP is. And that's why we're going to continue to see all these banks around the world adopt Ripple and XRP, leaving the United States behind, because the U.S. is too busy trying to kill crypto. Ripple not looking to exit the U.S. as new headquarters now functional in San Francisco. And it's nice to see that, because now that they got a new headquarters, it looks like Ripple is going to stake their ground here in the United States. And you know, we have that Ripple has all those payment licenses all over the country as well. I think we're going to see the U.S. transition to XRP and RippleNet very fast when the time comes. I'm not quite sold on the idea that the U.S. is that far behind the rest of the world. I think just some of our politicians are that far behind, too worried about lining their pockets. SEC Chairman Gensler is in a legal storm. Wall Street giants launch a class action blitz against the SEC. It's nice to see Gary on the other end of this. So the U.S. SEC, led by Chairman Gary Gensler, faces a growing number of legal challenges as it continues its sweeping efforts to regulate Wall Street. Today, a group of Wall Street hedge funds filed a lawsuit against the SEC seeking to strike down 2 new rules requiring greater disclosure about short selling and securities lending. In addition, the SEC is separately fighting lawsuit challenges to other rules regarding private fund regulation and proxy voting advice, and has been warned of potential additional litigation. It's nice to see this happening. Gensler's push to include climate change disclosures in corporate securities filings look to set the spark another high-stakes legal battle. Then they go on to talk about Gary Gensler losing and having major defeats against cryptocurrency companies. It's nice to see that happening right now. You know, it's nice to see Gary on the other end. You know, we've dealt with the SEC for over 2 years. It's still continuing. You know, we do got legal clarity for XRP, but people still don't understand that Ripple is still tied up with the SEC until that settlement happens. Once that happens, then XRP and RippleNet can push forward here in the United States. Because right now, no bank, nobody wants to talk about their involvement with Ripple or XRP. Not while this still continues. Ripple, Medico, founder and CEO, Medico in presence of Nadine at Citi and Tony Ashraf of BlackRock shares custody of digital assets as an enabler to do value-added services and start having blockchain tokenization. Take a listen to this.
We tend to say that custody of digital assets is about protecting the keys. It's about protecting the access to the keys through governance, decentralizing the access, and it's about integrating into the existing flows. Once you understand that custody in digital asset is an enabler for everything else, it's an enabler that you need to do the value-added services and to really start having the excitement of what blockchain and tokenization can be about, you can start focusing on the other questions which are around the distribution of new forms of assets.
And that's why custody and tokenization go hand in hand. And custody is the next big thing in crypto as well. But Ripple is centered around everything that has trillions of dollars tied to it. And take notice, they mentioned the SEC case is still a huge friction, just a matter of time. Once that case ends, I'm telling you, you want to be holding XRP. Breaking in a significant move for the oil industry, Ripple's blockchain technology is now being integrated into oil trading. The Ripple company has partnered with Thailand's PTT Exploration and Production to use its payment infrastructure, focusing on enhancing cross-border oil trade transactions. This could mark a major shift in the way oil trading is conducted, leveraging the efficiency and cost-effectiveness of blockchain. It looks like Ripple is getting tied more and more to the oil industry. And once again, that is trillions of dollars. We are going to get rich off of XRP. It's just a matter of time. Whoa, that's some exciting news. There are rumors in the XRP community that Ripple might be buying back XRP from exchanges. Remember when the price pumped up recently and people are saying Ripple's buying back, but it's just rumors. And when somebody makes an announcement like that and they put in their rumors, they're speculating. Ripple sells millions of XRP as XRP price drops 7.3%. Losses don't matter. Now they're saying that they sold this for on-demand liquidity as well. I see people mentioning that. But even if Ripple is selling off some of that XRP, we know where XRP is going in the future. You buy the dip when this happens. And that's what most people were doing doing when the price dropped. Because you can never have enough XRP. Galaxy Investment Partners CEO Mike Novogratz has shifted his opinion on Ripple and XRP. Now, I showed you the first video where he talked about XRP. Well, he's done it again. Take a listen to this.
Something is going to be the trust layer that lots of stuff gets built on. That's programmable. Ripple is trying to be a payment rail for all the money that sits in between the banking system.
So we know Ripple and XRP are going to be that trust layer, and things are going to continue to get built on top of that XRP ledger as well over time. CBDCs are coming to the XRP ledger all the time. Massive projects building out and growing as well, leading us to passive income in the future. And it's nice to see when Bitcoin maxis start to really figure out utility, they get very excited about it. Because for us, it's like, okay, we know about utility and use case. For them, they're so used to Bitcoin and all the hype from the other Bitcoin maxis that they don't realize that utility matters. U.S. debt clock. Now, this one's a pretty good one. So, Nostradamus, did any of your quadrants refer to the modern world? Many. I wrote them to warn you about the future. I know it's just that they're hard to interpret. Can you give me a new one that I can understand? Quatrain 666. From the new land comes madness by decree. The dark state congeals. Does this mean America and its war on sanity? Quadrant 10-33. The empire cracks, the money deflates, the guilty can conceal. I'm sure of it. You mean America right here and now. Is there any hope for the future? Quatrain 888. The nation will heal when all will kneel. The kingdom restored with new money as a reward. Now, I don't know who's controlling this debt clock and these messages, but pretty much they're telling us the end of the dollar is close. And then this was nice to point out. It is not a good old 10. You see, XRP, gold, and silver. And whoever's doing this must really like XRP as well. I never put much into riddles, though. You know, I always like to stick to the facts around XRP. That's why in most of my videos, I show you the growth that's happening around Ripple and XRP, because I know that growth is where the value's going to come from. And 2024 is going to be an absolutely incredible year. And I still think we're going to hit $1 plus by the end of this month. We have a little bit over 15 days to go. So I still have hope for December and XRP. But maybe I'm just too optimistic. I don't know. But you know, one thing I do know is we're going to see the rise of tokenization, the rise of custody, the rise of carbon credits is going to happen, the rise of cross-border payments, and all roads lead to one cryptocurrency, XRP. So until it all comes together and XRP starts to skyrocket, stay patient and stay positive. Let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.